What's up, guys? Team Plus Ultra Z here. We here with my boy Thomas Yost. He's the man playing Vegito today. What place did you get?
Got second place.
Okay, man. Let's see that deck profile.
4 content Goku, because you know you have to. It's literally the best starter card in the whole deck. It lets you search any Goku, and you know you play a lot of Goku targets. You're playing Vegito.
Yeah, right.
3 of the crit Goku. I found myself mostly charging it, but when I did play it, it put a lot of pressure on my opponent, so it just made it a lot easier on me.
Okay.
4 of the crit Vegeta. In my opinion, I wanted to play Vegeta more as a power card, and so I maxed out on this Vegeta just because early game, it's pretty good being able to just go on turn 3, drop him, and my opponent has to deal with the crit and get it out of the way, or leave it there for Pulsera later on.
Okay, did you summon him a lot? Because most people say when they play Vegito, he's like just energy.
I used him for energy about 70% of the time. I want to say I summoned him a good bit of the time. I remember one of my matchups, I was able to bring out Vegito by bringing out him, swinging on my opponent. They negated it because they didn't want to get the crit. And then I already had a Goku out, and so I just Pulseria'd for 3 into Vegito,
okay,
swung with
nice,
Vegito,
nice.
milled my 10, and then gamed them because they used their only coercion on this.
Okay, cool, man.
2 Prince of Speeds just so I can draw cards.
All right.
You want to be able to outpace your opponent, and this card's just great. 4 of the Dash Pack Goku. This card's insane. If your opponent wants to sit there and stall you out, you can evolve for 3 off of any Sun Goku, or you can just hard play it for 5 if you really want to. But it already comes out with Double Strike, and then you can crit a life out of it. You can take a life and put it in the discard, and he gains crit for the turn. So a Double Strike crit, your opponent's definitely going to be trying to stop this on you.
Gotcha.
Played one of the Tourney Pack Super Vegitos. I just wanted another target in the deck to play off of the base form Vegito. If I knew I couldn't push for game that turn, if I was evolving, I could mill my 10, see him in there, and just be able to sack off a life, untap 2 blue energy, and everything's blue, practically. So untap 2 energy and make it to where my opponent had 3 energy and a Vegito to deal with now.
Would you play more of him if you had him?
Oh, I'd play 2 more.
Okay.
Or 1 to 2 more.
Okay.
But I would cut down on red Super Vegito, most definitely. I'd probably play 3 of them at that point.
Okay.
1 God Break. I would have played a second one if I had it.
Okay.
But the 1 did just fine, honestly. Just the thought of whenever I would use him to add this to my hand, my opponent was like, okay, now he's going to God Break me, and then just be able to bring out something else.
Okay.
3 Sensu Bean. Would I play 4? Probably, but 3 was definitely good for me today. I liked 3 more because if you playing 4, you're probably going to end up milling it more often.
Okay.
And I wanted to see Goku and Vegeta's 4 of the best negate. I remember playing against a game, and my opponent tried to swing for game. I had 3 open energy after using the Vegito, and he just got coercioned every single time. And then he got a Mafuba.
Still
Mafuba too strong, dude.
Right.
3 objection. I thought about playing 4, but in some playtesting late last night with a buddy of mine, we just decided that 3 was a better call.
Right.
Give me different targets, or give me other cards to hit other than objection. Because if you see too many objections in Vegito, you're just going to get upset about it. You don't want to always charge your cards.
Don't see those.
4 of the new Goku from set 2, the
bundle. Yeah,
the bundle lets you tap 2, draw 1. I thought it was pretty good today. It was my replacement for Boo, just because it's a Goku target, and I mean I tried it out with Boo beforehand and without him, and he just was so much better.
Gotcha.
2 of this Goku, even though he doesn't have the triple strike because you're not playing the Krillin, still really strong, being able to drop him on your opponent and clear out some of the problem cards they usually have against you.
Right.
And he still has double strike, so 25,000 double strikes, still something to deal with.
Okay.
4 Kaba. Again, last night I was playing with a buddy, and we were realizing some of the problems with Vegito. You can't awaken yourself. You don't really feel like playing results, so you'd rather play Kaba and just put more pressure on your opponent, because they're either going to take one of these Kaba hits or they're going to take another hit from your problem cards.
All right.
You don't mind if they awaken, because Vegito you can just swing, mill 1, and if it's a red card, 90% of your deck's probably going to be red because it's just his passive, and you're going to go up +5.
That makes sense.
4 of the plus 10,000, everybody knows what it does. 3 Vegito.
I know, so that's the engine of the deck. Why not 4?
No, why not 4? Because if you draw it, if you open up with it, you're more than likely probably going to keep it just 1, because you can. It's always alive as long as you have a Goku and Vegeta. Even if you Pulsera into it for 3, or if you hard drop it for 5, just knowing the fact that you have it, you ain't got to go search through the deck for it. I opted out on playing the Polterra Fusion card, and just decided to play 3 of this. And so if I ever opened up and I saw this and like a Goku or a Vegeta, I just usually kept it because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to open up with the brick hand. You're always going to have something to charge. You're always going to have something to play on your turn 1.
Gotcha.
And then 4 of the MVP of today, this guy right here, your opponent just gets so scared whenever this Mil-10 goes off.
Oh yeah, that's
he comes out and they're just like, okay, so how much is he up to? And you didn't, before you even combo, this card gets ridiculous number, 75, 95,000, and has triple strike, and your opponent just looks at you and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, game, right. Okay, cool, man. Anything you would change try to get that first place next time? You was almost there, man.
Any other cards I'd probably play? I would probably play, a buddy of mine was using the red Vegeta, the one that you tap on to combo with and he comes in rest mode.
Okay.
It's still pretty good in this deck just because you can Polterra, even if you do tap 1, bring it out, you can potentially turn 4 Polterra by just having this and then the tap 1, play the Vegeta, and then Vegeta's in rest, so you just tap 3, put Vegito out, and now you already have a Vegito.
Gotcha.
It's pretty strong.
Okay, man. Nice. Hope to see you more on the channel. Keep talking, dude.
All right, man.
Any shout-outs?
Definitely shout-outs. I got to give a couple shout-outs. My friend Hunter, he let me borrow...
What's good,
2
Hunter?
of these today. So
okay. Is that the Dash Pack promo? Okay.
Yeah. And then another buddy, CJ, guy behind the camera, let me borrow another one of these today.
Yeah.
It was so helpful today. Another shout-out to my buddy Sharif. He really helped me out playtesting this deck last night against Trunks and a couple other decks. Shout out to Isaiah from Plus Ultra Z.
And
shout out to Devin.
Look at that pretty boy. All right. Cool. All right. Catch y'all later. Right.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
See you.
Oh, this my jam.